Hey, howdy, hey, gamers, and welcome back to another episode of the Koop'd podcast, the podcast that has been talking about nothing for the last half hour. Absolutely nothing. We've not talked about a single thing. But what are you talking about? You guys have proof. As always, folks, my name is Koopa, and each week I sit down with a friend. We talk about everything happening in pop culture. And folks, it's another Sonic episode, and y'all know what time it is. Again, we there's a whole bunch of stuff that I need to talk about coming up soon. Between Star Wars and all this other shit that is very much prevalent to me. But instead, this week we turn back to the Sonic Central 2022, where we got a whole bunch of Sonic news, which includes but not limited to a lot of really terrible trailers for stuff. But we will talk about that and everything with this week's returning guest. The last time we talked was, coincidentally, no surprise to anyone, about Sonic stuff. Please welcome back to the show, Miss Izziibel, or Izzy, because I get to call you that because we're friends and we're cool like that. So, hi, Izzy.
Hello.
What is going on? How are you? How have you? We've been sitting in silence for the last half hour, not saying anything. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Very busy, but good regardless of being busy. It's like a good
busy Izzy.
Yeah. That's me. 24/7. I only sleep like 2 hours a night. That's a joke. I'm being sarcastic. Hint the sarcasm in my voice. Laugh. It's funny.
I'm going to insert a laugh track right here. So I have that because I can do that. Yeah, listen, you're getting your government recommended 6 to 8 hours of sleep. You're just getting it at times that most normal people don't. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's hard being the internet gremlin, which I believe is what you put in your Twitter bio.
Yes, it's a tough job, honestly. I've been
it's hard work, but
it's hard work being hyper fixated on Sonic, for the past half of your life, and even more so now.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about all of it. But first, like you mentioned, you've been very busy. You were one of the busiest people that I actually know on the socials, and I'm very glad we were able to find a day that worked out for both of our schedules.
Yeah.
So, how have you been since the last time we talked to each other? It's been a minute. We actually met in person since the last time we recorded.
Yes, that's true.
You were. Yeah, I'm not just a man in a chair. I'm actually 9 feet tall with wings. Can you confirm that?
It's true. He looks exactly like Sephiroth, except
yes,
with shorter hair and glasses. If that's your type,
it's true. Yeah, call me. But yeah, we've gone to we've met we've met up in person. A Sonic movie has come out. So what have you been up to? What's been happening in your neck of the woods since we last talked to each other?
I forgot when we last talked to each other. I'm going to be honest.
It was before Genesis. Definitely before Genesis.
Before Genesis, so. I do know that. It was before the Sonic movie came out. The second Sonic movie. Excuse me. But
you were one of my first podcasts of this past year, I think. So it's probably back in like January or February. It's been a while.
Probably something like that. But no, it was like early March, I believe.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I got back from LA when you released your podcast. From that week. Yeah. So, since then, I have been pretty busy. I did Sonic Prom with my friend Keely. And we had a bunch of people come from out of state to watch the second Sonic movie with us. We just threw like a little prom at a movie theater. We rented out a whole movie theater space, and it was super fun. We got to dress up. I got to wear my high school prom dress again. Yeah.
I love that.
And the official Sonic the Hedgehog movie Twitter account retweeted our pictures, so it was pretty cool.
Oh my god, Ben Schwartz knows what you wore to prom.
Ben Schwartz has probably seen my high school prom dress. That is, yeah. Keely looked phenomenal, by the way. I just want to point that out. She was so pretty.
You all looked great.
That's true. We all looked really good, honestly. Everybody was in their fancy attire, and I was like, damn, okay, these gamers can clean up.
I love that. And listen, I was going to bring up Sonic Prom because, number one, I love that we're in this era now where, like, again, one of the things, the coronavirus pandemic has been terrible for a number of reasons. However, the ability to rent out movie theaters has been so much fun because you can do fun shit like that where you can just rent out a theater with a bunch of your friends. It's really not that expensive to do so. I've done it a couple of times throughout the course of the pandemic. So, like, it's a lot of fun. And you're able to rent out a movie theater with a bunch of your friends to watch a movie you really liked. And you're able to, you turn it into this really cool thing. I love being able to dress up. One of the things that the pandemic took away from me was the ability to go out and dress real nice. I don't mind wearing graphic tees and shorts and, with the Zelda logo on it, all, till the cows come home. But it's like being able to clean up. That's when that's when you get to see your friends at different lights. It's like, wow, like I didn't know you were able to pull this off. So
it's like, damn, you're like kind of hot. I didn't know that.
Oh no, he's hot.
Oh no, he's hot. So hot.
But, you hate to see it.
No, it was really nice. My partner wore my Sonic tie. I have a Sonic tie. I got them a Sonic watch too. It's fantastic. It spins. It's great.
That is so cool.
Yeah. So they wore my Sonic tie, my Sonic watch. And I wore my blue dress. Keely wore her really cute blue dress. I think her boyfriend, I don't think he had any Sonic stuff on, but he was sporting the red. So for Knuckles.
Love that.
Yeah, and it was just really cute because everyone was wearing red, yellow, and blue. So
I think that is so cute. And again, I've seen the photos, and again, all you guys, I'm putting all of Izzy's socials in the description like I usually do, so you guys can check all that stuff out if you want to go back that far, which is up to you. That's your prerogative. But again, still very cool. Love that. Before we get into the meat of what happened, a couple of days ago, what are your thoughts of the Sonic movie? Because like I said, a whole movie came out since we last talked to each other. So how do you feel as a Sonic fan?
I enjoyed it a lot. I had a lot of fun watching it in the theater. I said Sonic dies way too many times. It was great because it was just a bunch of us gamers just enjoying Sonic. And then I rewatched it when it was released May 24th. Yeah, so I bought it and I rewatched it with my community. And it was just nice. I really, it's such a cute, wholesome, like, family movie. And I'm such a sucker for really cutesy movies like that. Especially, like, when it's, like, some of my favorite animated characters of all time. So it was great. I'm so stoked to see Shadow. I think the best part is that Shadow is confirmed. Which means probably... I love him. He's such a guy.
He really
but that
is.
also means Sonic Adventure 2 lore and also Shadow the Hedgehog. So that means we get to see... What's his name? Black Doom? I hate his name so much, but his name is literally just Black Doom, but he's just like, yes, my DNA is in you, Shadow. That sounds even worse!
Ladies and gentlemen, we've officially gone there.
I'm so sorry. It's just
fine.
Shadow the Hedgehog lore. It's not my fault. It's Sonic Team's fault, okay?
It's not our fault that Shadow canonically fucks. Get over it. It's fine. Just keep going. It's fine. You're doing great.
Oh my god. But I'm very excited. I was really excited to see Shadow. And the ending, I think the ending scene was just, like, really cute, where they're all playing baseball. It just felt so wholesome and nostalgic for me. Like, I started crying. I'm about to start crying now. Like, it gives me those, like, really feel-good, like, moment, And it just makes me super nostalgic, and it reminds me of, like, the love I had for the series as a kid, and how it's just being revived now that I'm an adult with, the release of the Sonic movies. So it's really nice. And I enjoyed the first and the second movie. And I would say I enjoyed the second movie more than I did the first, honestly. I just like the whole dynamic between Sonic and Tails. It's a classic. And Knuckles, Idris Elba did such a good job as Knuckles. Like, I was worried, but I was like, okay, this like fits. This like works, and I love it.
Yeah, honestly, it was a great movie. Like, it's a great family movie. I watched it opening weekend with my friends, and I got very fortunate. We had a great theater full of Sonic fans, and like,
oh nice.
At every reference, everybody was freaking out. The second that the Master Emerald shattered open and all the Chaos Emeralds fell out, I peeked up in my seat. I was just like, oh, are they gonna do it? Oh, is it gonna happen? Oh, and then Supersonic happens, and everybody freaks out, and then. They show Shadow the Hedgehog, and the whole place loses its mind. Like, keep in mind,
yeah.
I saw Avengers Endgame on opening weekend, and that was the loudest I've ever heard a theater scream before. And this, for a brief moment, with like 1/3 of the people, sounded louder than that. So Sonic fans are obnoxious.
Sonic fans are something else. It's true. It's a fact.
Yeah, we're difficult people, but I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I really hope if they're going full Sonic Adventure 2, they blow the moon up.
I hope they blow up the moon too. That's
yeah.
That has to.
They
happen.
have to. They have to do it.
I just hope they blow up the moon. I hope they blow up the moon, and we watch Maria have a tragic Maria moment.
Yeah, I want that, and I want the picture of Sonic and Shadow on the president's desk. Like, that's all I want.
Oh yeah, no, that's so great.
Those are the two things I want.
Funny thing. That's just a thing in Sonic Adventure 2. It's just like Sonic and Shadow are just there. Like,
yeah, they're dating. We can say it.
So funny. Have you seen my painting that I'm doing of Sonic and Shadow?
Oh, I've seen it. I definitely liked it on Twitter.com. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna be finishing that painting.
You were my favorite.
Huh?
You were one of my favorite people. You were one of my favorite people on the internet because you're just.
Oh my god!
You're so unabashedly yourself, and it's also me incarnate. So it's just like
I appreciate that so much. So. That makes me so happy to hear.
This is why we're friends. But yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 rocks. You can watch it streaming now on Paramount Plus, where you can watch other shows such as iCarly. You could also buy it on YouTube and smart. It also comes out on Blu-ray and home entertainment August 9th, which transitions us perfectly into Sonic news that happened this week.
Sonic news, yeah.
Yeah, so it's been actually a couple of weeks worth of news for Sonic the Hedgehog, where we got some first look footage via IGN last week for the next edition in the Sonic the Hedgehog game franchise, Sonic Frontiers. And yesterday, we got Sonic Central 2022, which, again, was a thing that happened last year, which is basically just Sega's Sonic teams rip on a Nintendo Direct where they just show all the latest Sonic stuff that happened in like this 15-20 minute video, however long it was, on YouTube. We'll go through a bulk of what was showed. Again, it wasn't a whole lot, but it was stuff that's still like remotely interesting. And I think we can start with the Frontier stuff because that's been pretty omnipresent in everyone's minds. IGN is apparently, from what I heard online, it's IGN's like look of the month where they're just gonna be showing like mad stuff on Sonic Frontiers. We got some first look footage. We got to see kind of how Sonic's gonna run in this engine, and where this kind of a little bit of the setting of the game of where we're gonna be here. So what were your thoughts on the game footage? Because I'm still kind of like waffling through my feelings here, but how are you feeling about the whole shebang?
So what we originally got was revealed yesterday as an early build of the game. So the original footage that was shown, oh my goodness, I can't even remember. It was like last week, forgot what time, but like it was last week. What was it? Oh, the 31st. And it just, didn't scream Sonic to me. And I don't want to say that I was disappointed. I was just confused. I was really confused on what exactly was happening specifically with Sonic and, why he's in an open world. I've always thought the idea of having Sonic in open world is great. And so knowing that we were finally going to get that was fantastic. but it also has to be executed in a way that would work with Sonic in particular. And so when I saw everything looking really sparse, there wasn't like, I didn't see him spin dashing. I was a little sad. I was like, oh, okay. This is not my Sonic, but this is okay, I guess. So I was excited, but also not all at the same time. And yesterday it was revealed that I forgot which IGN guy. He was saying that what they showed was an early build of the game and that there's more that's been worked on. Let me pull this one up really quick where it says, I know Games Cage Fidel was saying, Amy, Tails, and Sonic were transported into the world. The original footage that we were shown was an early build. There's a skill tree, there's red rings, and there's a bunch of other things. I haven't seen the actual video yet. I'm sorry, I'm a little behind. Yesterday was a crazy day.
Sure.
But I wish they showed us that from the get-go. I don't know what their whole marketing plan is here, but I'm way more excited for this game now. Having that information and knowing that isn't what we're actually going to get is nice, because I was so worried for a solid week. I was like, I want to be excited, but I feel like I can't all at the same time. But I love Sonic, so I had such mixed feelings. But now I'm genuinely excited for this game and eventually to play it, because oh my goodness, I'm gonna be the happiest little chipmunk on the planet when I get my hands on that game.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with a lot of how you feel, because I go through this. Sonic Team gets me like this every single game cycle, where they'll show me they'll explain to me, they give me the elevator pitch for the game, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds really exciting, but I need to see it in practice first. And I'll see it in practice. I'm like, okay, me and Sonic have always been sort of cautiously optimistic for everything.
Yeah.
I'm excited about what you're telling me right now, but I need you to show it to me so I can be delivered on it. And, I felt that way when they showed the Sonic Boom trailer for the first time, where I'm like, oh, cool. Okay. Everyone looks weird, but everybody's running fast. That's cool. And then the end product is like, I hated this. One of the worst Christmas gifts I ever got. I see, the concept of okay, we're going back to classic Sonic and modern Sonic, and then OC Sonic and Sonic Forces. And, I like the Generations formula. Generations is a fantastic game, but everything felt flat, and Sonic Forces, to me, it was this the most boring, it's like a plain hamburger, nothing on it. It was fine. I ate it. That's it. I will never think about it ever again. Although Fist Bump is a banger.
Fist Bump is a banger.
Yeah, we love butt rock on the Koop'd podcast. I love Hoobasteak. It's terrible. But again, I was cautiously optimistic about when they first showed this stuff. I figured, the Breath of the Wild formula was going to hit the Sonic franchise at some point. It's what every game franchise is trying to do now. It worked with Pokemon. It obviously worked for Zelda. It's worked for other, game franchises. And now it's come to Sonic. And it definitely looks weird, because that sort of atmosphere to me doesn't feel like Sonic. They're saying in the gameplay footage, it's oh yeah, Sonic's just running through this open world where he got separated from his friends, and there's no sound. There's warp pads and springs, and there's this subtle piano music, and I'm just everything looks fantastic. It looks, environment wise, everything looks really cool. And again, you have to take it with a grain of salt. It's yeah, this is an early build. I'm not gonna make fun of the draw distance too much. I'm not going to hate on this stuff, terribly hard. It is just a little jarring. Once we get some more, background information on this, I'm sure I'll learn to kind of open my mind more to what we're going on here. Cause I don't think change is necessarily a bad thing with Sonic. I just think they need to, as long as the game plays well, I don't really care, but we'll see what happens. But, we got a little bit more context on what's going on here. They showed a prologue with Knuckles for approximately 8 seconds.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I haven't seen
I don't
Knuckles guard the Master Emerald since I was really, really young. like Sonic X days. I think that was like probably one of the last times I see Knuckles with the Master Emerald. Like, it's such a crucial part of his lore, but like yet we never see him with it. It's so funny.
Yeah. I love that Knuckles being bad at his job is just written into his lore, which is absolutely fucking fantastic.
Knuckles is a treasure hunter. Awesome. Great. Why is he a treasure hunter? Because the Master Emerald keeps getting broken.
And he sucks at his job. He has to be like a union worker or something where he just like, they cannot fire him from his post. It's
He's
gotta
like
be something like
literally
that.
one of the last of the echidnas. He is the last one. There is nobody else.
Nobody else can do the job.
There's nobody else. It's just him.
This is a very extreme case of nepotism in the Sonic universe. Oh man, but yeah, listen. We're gonna see a lot more of this game as it comes forward. I don't know if they've announced when it's coming out yet. I'm assuming. I think they said holiday this year or something.
Yes, holiday season this year, so probably like Christmas. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I'm also kind of worried because that's really soon. I can't believe it's already June. It
Stop.
doesn't feel like it should be June, but alas, here it is. Yeah, it's a little worrying, but also I feel a little bit better because now knowing that like what we were originally shown trailer wise for the not trailer but for the gameplay is not what's actually what is currently in progress right now. So
yeah. I imagine at Summer Gamescom we'll probably get like a bigger update on what's happening here, or like whenever Sonic decides to do more things. But moving down on this page and I'm reading on. Also, everything was announced. I'm reading a lot of what was announced on Sonic Central from the IGN website. So if you guys want to check that out, it's real there for you to look at. They show a new trailer for Sonic Prime, which they just showed Sonic. They just show Shadow. He exists in the show. Sonic Prime being the new Netflix series coming. I think that's coming at the end of the year. Also, from what I understand.
yes.
They haven't announced. I don't think they've announced a release date, but they said it's coming soon. Either way, I think this footage looks good. I don't know what you've seen of the other Sonic Prime stuff they've shown, but like, are you remotely excited for a new Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon?
Oh, absolutely. I've only seen a little bit of Boom, and Boom is very it's very Cartoon Network. It's so Cartoon Network. Yes. And part of me really likes it, and part of me is kind of like, it's very episodic, which is like okay. It definitely fits with the Sonic characters, but having grown up on Sonic X, I was very I really was attached to that. I was really attached to the fact that they were building like a whole narrative with each episode. Even though there were definitely filler episodes and everything. Again, they worked. But Sonic Boom, is still good, but not that same tier for me. I'm really curious to see Sonic Prime. Everything looks very Sonic. The whole the Green Hill Zone, how expressive his face is, that was so good. I'm not even kidding, the fact that his mouth seamlessly moves from side to side, in Wreck-It Ralph 2, phenomenal. Why didn't we do this earlier? Anyways,
I agree.
I assume it's probably harder than one would think. I'm not an animator. I don't do 3D animating at all. I draw. That's the closest I've got going here. But I don't know. I don't know why we didn't do it earlier, but it could be hard. I don't know anything about animating. But I love how cartoony everything looks. The environment just is very Sonic. And I'm very excited. I know it's a kid's show, but I'm so excited just to see how the characters interact with each other in a very classic looking setting.
No, I'm also very excited. From what they've shown so far in the series, it looks like a lot of fun. And my relationship with Sonic Boom is sort of how I feel about another anime that's also exclusively on Netflix, which is the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime, where I've been a stunt watcher of the Sonic cartoon since I was a kid. I own episodes of The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog on DVD. Sonic Underground is one of my guilty pleasures of all time.
It's so bad.
It's so bad, but it's so good. They made a vow, Izzy. They made a vow.
All three Jalil Whites never found their mother.
When you put it like that, but yes, you're right. And again, Sonic X is just like the cream of the crop. My nephews are actually in their Sonic phase right now, so we
Love
watched
that for them.
we watched a shit ton of Sonic X this weekend, and it made me so happy. So
That's so great.
I get to explain to them about the trials and tribulations of my childhood hero, Chris Thorndike. It makes me so happy. My goat.
Don't you just love Chris Thorndike? I told it's just such a funny thing. I told my partner. My brother was watching Sonic X the other day, and I was like, Justice, we could never just have one kid. And they were like, why? And I was like, because they'll grow an unhealthy attachment to a space rodent that goes really fast and is the color of blue. And they were like, what? And I was like, don't worry. You'll figure it out one day.
One of these days, a blue alien from space is going to crash into our pool, and our kid's going to be friends with it. And we have to stop that from.
It's gonna try to feed it cat food, and then it's gonna grow a really unhealthy attachment to it.
Oh my god!
So it's either we can never have kids, or we have to have 2 kids.
Smart. I love that. But yeah, so like my relationship with like where Sonic Boom is as a show, again, very Cartoon Network, but like it's a lot like Pokemon Sun and Moon, where like it's very non-traditional from what you expect from the typical series beforehand. It feels very much like Seinfeld, where there's nothing happens for episodes at a time. Like it's very, it's very fillery, but it's fun and it pokes fun at itself, which I think is great. The writing is very clever and it's very entertaining, and I highly recommend everybody watch it because it's a great watch. That being said, I'm very happy to get back to what's more of a traditional Sonic. I forgot the name of the guy who they got to voice Sonic in the shows now, but he sounds great. Sonic looks great. He's
fantastic. I am glad I am seeing more people of color in voice acting roles nowadays. It's like super great. I mean, I think we've always had people of color in voice acting, but I'm seeing it more nowadays.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's great.
So great. And I'm such a fan.
Yeah. And also, as much as I enjoy Ben Schwartz as an actor, I enjoy his work. I love him in Parks and Rec. I enjoy him as Sonic the Hedgehog, but I was going to be okay with the fact that if Ben Schwartz is going to be voicing Sonic in the cartoons too, because he was also really good in the DuckTales rebooted show, which was a lot of fun. Yeah. But I'm glad that we have movie Sonic, and then we can also have TV Sonic, which I think is awesome. So and Shadow's going to be there, so that's fun.
I'm excited to see Shadow, my favorite fake hedgehog.
I hope he says a bad word.
I like to believe that Shadow says fuck at least once.
I would love Shadow. Listen, at Netflix, make Shadow say fuck.
No. Shadow definitely says fuck. You know what? Who would? Tails definitely says fuck at least once.
Oh, 100%.
At least once.
Tails definitely is about to crash the plane. He says, "Oh fuck."
Oh yeah, totally. He probably swears at least once. I'm also all for I think it's really funny. I don't know if you've seen those images of Amy Rose with like a gun. I don't know.
Yes.
They're funny.
Yes, it's amazing. It's so funny.
They're so funny, and I'm just like, well, what if we basically made her a Ruby character, where her hammer is also a gun?
Yo, oh my god. That would be so sick. Holy
I'm
shit.
Just saying.
Amy's already one of my favorite characters in Sonic lore. And I would
she's
absolutely
a force. She's a force. She's such I love her so much. She's literally one of my favorite characters, just like you. Probably for the same reasons, and also probably for different reasons.
Or the same reasons. We don't know. We'll talk about it later. Yeah, she's great, and I'm very excited for Sonic Prime. Again, more cool animated stuff on Netflix. I've been a stunt watcher of Pokemon Journeys since it's come out on Netflix, and it's great. So I hope anime continues to have a home on Netflix. So, the next thing in this article is the trailer for a new trailer for Sonic Origins, which is a remastering of the first 4 Sonic the Hedgehog titles.
Yes.
So, how are we feeling? Great trailer, by the way. So, how are we feeling?
The trailer was so good,
here?
and the fact that they're remastering the Sonic CD opening, I'm so excited!
I'm so excited.
It looks so good. I'm such a fan. I grew up specifically on Sonic 2 and the Sonic Advance games and Sonic Rush. So it's a weird one because I feel like people either grew up on Sonic Adventure 2, the Sonic Adventure games, like the early 2000 games, or like the classic Sonic. And I was in that weird in-between era where I was like, I played the games that were modern but had a classic feel to it.
Sure.
So I love the look of modern Sonic, but I love the classic gameplay. And so I am super excited to be able to play all 4 first games. I've played 1, 2. I've only played 1 and 2. I haven't played CD or Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I need to play those 2. So I'm super excited for Sonic Origins because I finally get to play those games, and I can't wait to play it on stream so my audience can yell at me for probably doing something really stupid. It's great.
You're preaching to the choir at this point. I'm excited because it's as much as I've enjoyed games like Sonic Mania and other games, going back to play like the older collections of the Sonic classic titles. It's nice to have all these games in one place. I again, as a child of the mid to late 90s, I grew up on these games. Sonic was the character that introduced me to video games, and I have such a special place in my heart for Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is one of my favorite video games of all time. I love that game so much. It's perfect. And Sonic CD, I never beat Sonic CD, but I've played enough of it as a kid and as an adult to where I've enjoyed it, and I'm excited to get the opportunity to actually go through it and give it its fair shake. And I love all the extra stuff they're adding. There's mirror modes, there's an in-game Sonic Museum, animated cutscenes like we mentioned, and it looks so cool. I love that the retro games are getting the love that they deserve always, because I especially because back in my day these games used to be hard, Herb, whatever they say now, but I'm excited.
It's so funny how these games are considered easier now. I think that's so
right?
funny. What's so funny? So I played Sonic Riders Zero Gravity literally 2 nights ago. And
that's a game. That's a game.
It is a game. And I remember as a kid, I had such a hard time on one particular level. I think it was Gigan Rocks.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know what that's about.
It's tough.
I finished the hero story in an hour and 20 minutes. I was like,
right.
How was this hard for me as a kid? I think that's
right?
just so funny. I guess for kids, yeah, those games are definitely super hard. There are Sonic games that I never finished as a kid that I'm replaying and finishing as an adult now, and I'm like, how was that hard for me? Was I good? Was I okay? Why was that difficult? Yeah, but I think the margin for how hard video games are now has definitely increased.
Oh yeah.
I especially with having played Elden Ring. Oh my god. I'm never complaining about a Sonic game again.
I was talking to one of my friends about this the other day, but I've played every Sonic game except Sonic Chronicles in some capacity.
Oh my god.
I'm not going on my way to play Sonic Chronicles. That game sucks. It looks terrible.
I want to play that game for the fact that it's just so bad. I love playing shitty Sonic games. It's such a me thing to do.
Relatable.
Yeah, I mean, I'm literally this Saturday. I'm getting together with 3 of my friends, and we're playing all the Sonic and the Secret Rings party games.
Ugh.
That
game.
So bad, but I love it all at the same time.
This is my Sonic hot take, and I say this multiple times. I have more fun playing Sonic 06 than I do playing Sonic and the Secret Rings.
No, that's not even a hot take. That's not even a hot take.
Okay, thank you for validating me. Oh my god.
No, it makes sense. I didn't even finish. I played the first level, Sonic and the Secret Rings, like the actual level. That's not the tutorial. And I went, nope. Set down the Wii remote and never touched it again. I never touched the main story again. I only played the party games.
This is why we are friends. Thank you for validating me, because whenever I bring this up to non-Sonic people, they look at me like I'm nuts. I'm just like, no, you guys just don't.
You don't get it.
They'll never understand.
06, kind of like not even kind of is better than Secret Rings.
Spitting, TBH.
I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry at the same time.
This is a safe space, so thank you for validating me. But yeah, you guys can look forward to Sonic Origins dropping on Sonic's 31st birthday. So Sonic, soon, much like me in a few years, is on the wrong side of 30. But I'm still gonna bask in my 20s while I still can. So hold that. We also got the announcement of, like we mentioned, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 coming to Blu-ray and digital release on August 9th. It's featuring everything that comes with a box set, deleted scenes, bloopers, behind the scenes clips, and an animated short that takes place after the movie. Izzy, do you remember the last DVD you bought physically?
Yes, it was a Studio Ghibli DVD.
Which one was it?
I think it was Nausicaa.
Oh, great movie. Great movie.
I bought that literal years ago. I haven't touched I haven't really touched a DVD player in a while. I think the only time I have, or like I've seen a DVD is because my partner and I are watching Community right now.
Oh, I love Community.
And
it's my favorite show.
There's that one episode where they play D&D, and that's on Netflix. So they were like, "We have to watch it regardless," and I was like, "Okay." It's
a bad episode.
It's bad. I know why it's removed now. Yeah. So that was the last time I saw a DVD, which was like about 2 weeks ago.
There you go. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to talk about Community with you now. This is so exciting.
Community is such a show.
It is my favorite. It's my favorite. It's my favorite sitcom of all time. I love it that much.
A lot of people have been telling me that, and I'm like, you know what? Because I've had my ex was like, you should watch Community. It's my favorite show, and I was like, I don't know. Like maybe we'll watch it one day. And then my current partner is like, watch it with me, and I'm like, why am I dating the same person? Why do you both like Community? Why are you both like?
All men with glasses like the same thing, and it's Community.
I was like, why did I date two non-cis Magic players that also play Smash Bros and also like Community? Like, I clearly have a type, and like, I don't know if I'm okay with this, but they're not bad. so because, and I'm still really good friends with my ex, and we they were like, well, you can watch Community, but I want to watch it with you. And I was like, well, Justice wants to watch it. And they were like, you know what? Sure, just watch it. As long as you watch it, that's all I care. So I think I am on season 3 with my partner right now.
All I'm saying is enjoy it. It's enjoy the ride. Just savor it while you can, because it gets a little weird. But we'll talk. Yeah, that's all I have for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Buy it or stream it, whatever. Sonic costumes coming to Fall Guys. Cool. Does this do anything for you?
Fall Guys. I mean, you know what? If we had more, if we had the Sonic costume, I mean, we did, but I wanted it then, in like February, March, something like that. I did a Fall Guys tournament with Alpha Rad. I just wanted Sonic so bad, and it never showed up in the store. I would have been more hyped if it was then.
Smart.
I haven't touched Fall Guys since then.
Yeah, I haven't touched Fall Guys since the war. We'll get there eventually. But we got Sonic and Roblox and Sonic mobile game
Speed
stuff.
Simulator seems thick as fuck. I haven't played it, but I need to. I need to on my stream one day. I need to sit down and just play like the Sonic Roblox games, because there's a lot apparently. And they look really good, actually, which is, like, frightening, but also, like, really cool at the same time.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Roblox. Listen, Roblox isn't for me, but it looks cool. That's all.
It's okay. It's okay. Like I said, I play the weirdest and the most like shittiest Sonic games ever, and it's like the best. Not saying that the Speed Simulator is shitty. It's actually really good from what I've seen. But like, I just love cursed games like that. It's so great.
This is why the world needs more people like you. And one of the penultimate thing here on this website is we got a new Sonic licensing agreement for food, accessories, and other stuff, which is include but not limited to, first four figures with statues of Sonic and Amy and Tails. Looks so good. Very excited about that.
My wallet is going to explode, and I do not care. I will go bankrupt for Sonic. Like, that's okay. That's great. I want the Amy figure so badly. She's so cute, and I'm gonna cry.
Looks great. I want it so bad. It looks like we got some other Sonic inspired statues. Knuckles G Fuel.
Yeah.
Sonic Pez. Cool. We got the Sonic the Hedgehog controller holder, which has been memed to death because he holds things that aren't controllers. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. we'll keep on moving for that one. But yeah, what about this? Any of the merch standing out to you?
Yes, I took photos.
Yes, please.
I took photos.
Please.
I took photos on my phone when I woke up yesterday.
I'm actually gonna pull up the Sega website right now.
The Amy figure is like something I definitely want. I also saw the classic Sonic figure in like the 3 different colors. I think that is super neat. So I want both of those. And also we got some I think it's called Hype. I can't remember, but there's some really cool clothes here, specifically this black and white collared t-shirt. This looks sick as fuck.
It looks so good.
Will go out of my way to purchase that. I'm a huge fan of like just monochrome aesthetic, especially with my hair was blue but now green.
Sure.
I really like crazy colored hair with like a monochrome like outfit. I always thought that looked good, so I'm super excited for that t-shirt. And there's a bunch of other really cool stuff, and like I'm always looking for clothes that are nerdy but also very like fashionable all at the same time. Because I'm not trying to look like that Smash player who rolled up with the cargo shorts and the Zelda t-shirt. Like, I could probably make it look cute as hell, but
I agree.
That's not the vibe. Like, that's not a fit. So
sure.
I mean, it can be a fit for some people, but it's not for me. It's not my thing. So, having clothes that are both nerdy and yet fashionable at the same time is something I highly value, and I'm always looking for. Because I don't like t-shirts. I'm not a t-shirt kind of gal. I only wear t-shirts when I paint. So
smart.
Or dye my hair. So
No, I listen. I'm with you 100%, and that's why I appreciate people like Spiff Space and like other clothing brands that are trying so hard to bring streetwear and graphic gaming stuff to like make it blend to where like I can wear this shirt to a party and I don't have to have someone ask me. It's just like, oh, what is that? Quick tangent and content warning for you guys that are listening to the show right now. I once went to a New Year's party and there was people there that were wearing shirts with straight up hentai on it. Like there is anime titties and butts all over their shirts. And while that works for some people, that is a lot to wear in public. So
it says a lot. If I see somebody wearing, I'm so sorry. I try not to judge people, but like if I see somebody wearing one of those shirts in public, I'm like, you're probably a weird person. I'm so sorry. Again, I'm not one to judge like right off the bat because everybody has their own story. But like if you were wearing that in public and you're just wearing it, I'm like, so what brought you here?
If you unironically wear the Ahegao merch in public, there's something wrong with you.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. That's what I mean. Like, if it's ironic, I get it, and I appreciate that. But if you're just wearing it because you like the fit, I don't know, man. It's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if you like actually like it, I'm like, no, I don't know about that one.
Just
Chief.
questions there.
Sorry.
But yeah, so we got some cool Sonic merch coming out, which I'm excited about. But the part for me that was the most exciting of this whole shebang is the announcement that the Sonic Symphony is coming back, and this time with tour dates. Izzy, tell me about it. Talk to me. How are you feeling?
Oh my god, I literally posted when I saw that. I was like, this is what I'm wearing to the Sonic Symphony. Thank you. I do not
Great
care
fit, by the way. You look great.
where it is. Thank you. It's just a Sonic tie. But I do not care where it is. I will go. I told my mom, I was like, I don't know when I was sitting down at the table with her yesterday, and I said, so the Sonic Symphony's back. And she was like, uh-huh. And I was like, if they're touring around Christmas, could that be my Christmas present? And she was like, absolutely, that's great. That's fine, yeah. I was like, okay. So I do not care where it is. I will go. I'm really thinking, I think this would be really fun. So the past month and gonna be in 2 weeks, or 2 weeks, I've been hosting like Sonic content creator like events. Yeah, last one I did was Team Sonic Racing with a bunch of Sonic content creators. And now I'm doing Sonic Riders. And I thought it'd be really cool. It's just a thought. I'm just putting it out there. Like, maybe it'll happen. But a bunch of like Sonic content creators all go to one of the symphony showings.
I love that.
I think it would be so much fun. It'd be like a fun little meetup, and we could all just like talk about Sonic. I so badly want to put that together. I don't know how well it would work, but regardless, I'm going to the Sonic Symphony. It's going to happen. You will see me there at one of the locations. I will be wearing a blue Sonic tie.
I will be moshing for sure. When
I will be probably crying.
Oh, same.
Tears streaming down my face.
I don't remember if I told the story on the last episode you were on, but like when the Sonic Symphony first dropped, I was just like, okay, this is cool. But then like my friends, I kind of came on board late where I was like, I like work or something, so I didn't watch it live. And all my friends were like, dude, you gotta watch it. It's like life changing. And I remember I'm just like, all right, we'll see what happens. And within the first like 3 notes of Green Hill Zone, I'm just like, why am I crying?
Yeah.
It hit me all at once. And just like hearing so many of those classics, those great songs, fully orchestrated, like a fully orchestrated Live and Learn will live rent free in my brain for the rest of my life. And I'm just like, this is so cool. And I would love to be able to experience this in person. I've met some of my best friends through Sonic the Hedgehog, so I would love to experience this with friends alike in person in my best Sonic fit. I will roll it with a blazer and a Sonic t-shirt like the man that I'm supposed to be.
Blazer, Sonic t-shirt, and the Sonic ice. You have to have the Sonic ice.
Dripping in it.
Dripping.
With my Sonic Pez dispenser in my pocket.
Yeah, you have to have that. You have to have that.
I have to. I got to stay strapped. So we'll talk. We'll coordinate it. Well, I will meet you in whatever city you want to go see this concert in. We'll make it happen.
Bro, I would love to. I was talking to my friend Jehtt, and if it's in California, which it probably will be, let's be honest, it's California.
I live right near New York City, so I'm assuming it's going to come to New York at some point too. So.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? Hey, Jehtt, you want to go if, wherever it is, if it's in California? He was like, hell yeah. And I was like, I'm just excited.
Absolutely. I can't wait to watch this multiple times and see, I don't know. I'm just excited. So if you guys are curious, go watch last year's Sonic Symphony. It's great. It's out there. It's got all your favorite songs.
You will cry. You will cry.
You will cry. What is your? I don't know if I asked you this last time. What's your favorite Sonic song?
You did ask me this last time.
I did ask you this last time. What is it again? I'm curious.
Marble Zone.
Okay, that's like I was going to remember. I remember it was something different, and I like that. That's a good one.
It's such a weird one, but I really enjoy that one. I mean, Aquarium Park and also Planet Wisp are really good. Dragon Road Day is also really good.
Chef's Kiss. Great
Chef's
song.
Kiss. If you're ever feeling like in the mood to cook, you could always put on Spagonia. It's so good. Like the hub music of Spagonia, you know what I'm talking about? It's great.
It's great cooking music.
It's
Mine is Still Night of the Wind. That's like that's a top tier song.
That is a good song.
It goes so hard. That's a great one. Rooftop Run. It's a classic. Shamar Night goes hard.
Shamar Night is really good. Yeah.
That song's a fucking bop, but it sucks because you never hear it because it's Sonic Unleashed. That song's a bop. Obviously, Emerald Hill Zone, an instant classic. I'm like contractually obligated to say that. Like, I was talking about music with my friends the other day, and the ending track to Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which is basically just Strangers in Moscow by Michael Jackson. It's literally the same exact song. Google, YouTube it. It'll blow your fucking mind. Great song also. But yeah, so that's its whole podcast at another day. I will get there at some point. But yeah, I would love to see the symphony live. As someone that is, I've seen Crush 40 live. I can die knowing that I've seen Crush 40 play music in real life, and I can't die yet until I see the Sonic Symphony, and I can cry in a room full of strangers. So it's
we're all gonna be crying. Except my partner, who has no attachment to Sonic whatsoever, and I'm just gonna be there bawling my eyes out.
You know what I pictured? It's like you're gonna go see this with your partner, and the meme of the guy talking to the girl in the nightclub.
Oh my god, it's like reverse though.
Yeah, it's just reverse. This is like this is from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and that's what I pictured.
I'm just gonna start crying, and they're gonna be like, "You good?" I'm like, "You don't understand. It's just like how you don't understand the whole Chris Thorndike thing I was talking about earlier."
He'll understand eventually. He'll figure it out. Through context clues.
That one day we will watch Sonic X together. It's not going to happen anytime soon, but it will happen one day, and they will appreciate Sonic.
I will have you on once I go through the entirety of Sonic X again and rewatch it. So
I've been meaning to do that myself.
I'll pencil you in for the review podcast, but yeah, we've arrived at the end of our grand destination here. Bottom line is, it's kind of nice to be a Sonic fan right now. The Sonic movie was a fiscal and box office smash. Critics loved it.
Better than Morbius.
Listen, look, as someone that's actually seen Morbius in theaters, you're right.
I watched the Discord version of Morbius. It's so funny.
It's funny? Quick Morbius tangent, because I didn't do a review episode of Morbius because, spoiler, the movie was fucking terrible.
It's bad.
But I went to go see this movie at like a Sunday matinee with my friend who I go see movies with all the time. We went to this hole-in-the-wall theater in the town that he lives in, and the movie started at like 2:40, and we get in our seats at like 2:44. Like 2:45, assuming there's going to be previews. They just start the fucking movie. So I missed the first 5 minutes of Morbius. And I'm just like, what? Who does that? In retrospect, I understand why. The movie was not good.
Yeah, it was not it. But you know what? We got a good meme out of it. Sonic Unleashed is Sonic just Morbin.
God damn it. Oh, I hate it. Oh man, Morbin time will have its moment on my podcast at some point.
Morbin time, Sonic does Morb. It's so good.
She's morbing my time, bro. Oh boy, and with that, we're gonna end things off here. Izzy, you're the best as always. I always look forward to whenever we get to sit down and chat, because I know I'm always in for a good time, and I know I'm always going to end up laughing very hard. And you are a true professional and one of my favorite people to talk to. So thank you so much for being on the show again this week.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
So let the people know at home where they can find you, because again, you're I will preach to the heavens about how all my friends are incredibly funny. You're a great Twitter follow. So let everyone know where they can find you.
You could find me on all platforms under Izziibel, Izziibel. I will have a YouTube. I'll have my first YouTube video up pretty shortly. I'm excited about that.
What's your first YouTube video going to be?
Mario Kart.
Oh!
Mario Kart. I have a lot of really cool things planned. Bless my editor for putting up with me.
Have you got your apology video scheduled yet? Because you have to have it as a YouTube video.
There's no reason for me to have an apology video. Unless I'm apologizing for liking Sonic the Hedgehog too much.
Which, never apologize for that.
Which
never
is
changed.
Never something to be apologizing for.
I agree. But I'll make sure to put all that in the socials below. Again, Izzy's great, and you guys should check out all of our content, because you are, again, I preach to the heavens that all my friends rule, and you rule. So
you guys can also find me on Jehtt's YouTube channel. I do voices for him.
Yeah.
I do impressions.
Yeah, we'll put that in there for sure. And if you guys are interested in the show, you can check us out as Koop'd Pod. Follow us on all of your favorite platforms. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We're also on the Believe Podcast Network, the #1 podcasting site for professionals, which has over 400 podcasts. So if you're in anything related to current events, sports, and everything in between, you can check us out on there. The show is also on Patreon. We're trying to get the Patreon, off the ground, slowly but surely. But early content, bonus videos, all that fun stuff will be available there in due time. So you guys can check us out over there. And follow me on social media at KoopaNJ across platforms. I'm an esports commentator who hasn't done jack shit the last 2 months. So I'm kind of in I'm in a little bit of a rest period right now, because I got some stuff coming up the next couple months. But stay tuned. I'm coming to a city near you at some point. So that's going to be it for our show this week. Shout outs to everybody at home that watch and listen and retweet. And we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.